Your health. What the Spirit has to say about your health or health situation? That is the question in this upcoming reading. I woke up today and I felt a little bit under the weather. I know because yesterday I was at school and I had slept, unfortunately, a little bit bad. And when you sleep badly, your immune system decrease, unfortunately. And a woman sat next to me, and she was having a cold. So I think that maybe she gave me, she infected me with some germs. So I woke up today feeling a little bit, in my nose and have a little headache. So I will use the rest of the day to pamper myself and take a little bit extra good care. So with that said, what does your health has to say? What the Spirit has to say about your health situation? Yes. So, as you can see, I've pulled out some oracle cards that can give us some direction on what Spirit has to say about your current health situation. So think about your body, think about your health, and if you know that there is something that you need to pay attention to, then maybe this is confirmation, or maybe there's some advice. So with that said, I had to take a little pause before I started this section of the video, because I don't know if you heard it in the intro, I had my washing machine on, and yeah, it started on the last program, the drying program. So yeah, maybe that is something for you to take a little pause. And as I said in the intro, I think I'll just keep myself in a calm state of mind today, and just nurture myself, and just relax, because I have had a busy week, and I feel a little tired. So let's see what Spirit has to say about this. Honor the process. Yeah, that is beautiful. Here you can see the 4 seasons. So there is maybe some transition about your health situation. Excuse me. Maybe some of you are waiting for a treatment, surgery, whatever. So meanwhile, while you are waiting to get some clarity, maybe you have taken some tests, and you're waiting for this tests to give you the answer. Meanwhile, just honor the process and take the time. Don't stress yourself out. It doesn't help you anything. I know that you are, of course, worried if you feel that there are some significant wrong with you, but it doesn't help you at all to worry. So there is with the butterfly here, it's a transition period, right? It's a transition period from waiting with the feels like yesterday I smelled the cherry blossoms And we know that cherry blossoms only blossom in springtime. And there is a process between this point when the flowers are blossoming until they are ripe. So just be patient with yourself. That is the first message. Let's see. It's up to you. That is an interesting message. So I feel that this is for some of you who know, if you have have taken tests and you know that you have some irregularities, for example, about your blood sugar, about your blood pressure, then it's up to you to take extra care of your health. Of course, you need medications, but there are many things that we can do ourselves to improve these two things, you know, especially with irregularities in the blood sugar. Of course, you have to quit all the unhealthy carbs, right? Chocolate, chips, sugar in your coffee, in your tea. If you drink cocoa, for example, try to use more dark chocolate. And of course, you have to be careful about drinking regular milk. You have to maybe drink lactose-free milk, etc., etc. And of course, if you have high blood pressure, there is of course linked to the high level of cholesterol. And maybe you should be aware of how much bacon you are eating, if you love bacon. And yeah, the amount of grease that you put in yourself. And of course, again, we have especially the potato chips. That is, or fried food in general, especially from takeaway, because the fried food from takeaway is unfortunately not very healthy. So if you want, of course, to eat potato chips in general, try to make it at home with healthy, fried in healthy oils. But it's all up to you. And of course, it's the exercise. It's the exercise. And I've talked about this about exercise previously. And many, they push themselves too hard because they want this to do this life-changing thing, and they go really hard into and do a lot of hard workout, and they tire out their body, and then they lose the motivation to continue because their body is so tired. So start small and gradually level up. Last, romance. Okay, romance to me in a health, from a health perspective. This to me significant. I can't speak. Significate. Jesus. That it's talking about love yourself. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. That is the first amendment, right? If you don't take care of yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't take care of your body, it's like you decay, right? It's how can I say it? It's you buy a toy and you are maybe fond of it for a short period of time, and then you throw it and forget it, right? If you really love the toy, you will take care of the toy like it's the most precious thing in the world, right? That is what you should do with yourself, with your body. Nurture yourself, love yourself, show yourself affection, and take the time to honor the process. Don't be so hard on yourself. The more you punish yourself for not being fit enough, not being healthy enough, the more you're decaying your mental health. And when you're decaying your mental health, of course that has a crucial effect on your physical body. Yes. Okay. And I feel also with honor the process for those of us, including myself, that are entering into, for example, menopause. Honor this process. It's a natural part of aging, right? At least for us women, we feel this strongly. Of course, men, I guess men also have some sort of menopause. I don't know. You can at least see yourself in the mirror and see the gray hair or the lack of hair and the gray beard. Yeah, I've noticed that some men also shrink. Maybe you have been tall and then you get shorter and shorter. So yeah, that is also one thing. And of course, maybe the potency is not as strong as it was before. So that is of course some sort of menopausal transformation for you men. But honor the process. There is a natural there is always a natural death and a natural transition in each and every transition that we go through. And of course, unfortunately, if you know that this is the end, there is something about acknowledging and and embracing that the concept of that this is not the end. This is it's the of course the end of this life, but it's not the end for your soul. Your soul's journey is continuing, but of course you lose you lose this vessel, right? Maybe some of us, it's like the attachment, right? Because we have gotten used to living inside of this body. We've gotten used to live inside this body. This is the body that we know in this lifetime. And I think that maybe many are afraid because they have this thing about attachment. They are afraid of the unknown, right? Okay. So let's see. Dear Spirit, what more can you tell about the health situation for the viewers? So of course there are many different types of people watching this video, of course, so the messages will differ from. Okay, one more. Usually I just get 3, but they wanted 4, so let's honor the process. We have to honor the process. Spirit has spoken. So I had to take a little pause again to get me something to drink. I got very thirsty, so maybe there is a message for you to hydrate more and yeah, drink more fluid. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles. You have a giant Tivos rune at the back of this Viking, and the Tivos rune is the warrior rune, so maybe there has been many battles that you have been fighting about your health situation. Maybe you have a chronic disease, and there has been many challenges with that chronic disease, but you have overcome each and every one of it. Look at all the trophies that you have hung up on the wall at the background here. Knight of Swords. Again the Tivos rune. We have the Lagus rune, fertility. And this is the 5th rune. I've forgotten what the 5th rune is all about again. But nevertheless, you still continue. You never give up, even though you have had many battles and you have many trophies. You still are a fighter. You still keep fighting. Whatever crosses your path of different types of diseases, you never give up. You always get on your horse, and you're ready to fight this no matter what. More swords. This is maybe the information that I channeled in the beginning. You know, the process from not knowing until knowing. The swords is of course the mental state of mind, and the messenger in tarot. So maybe there is some news that will come in very soon about your health situation, and then you can see that this there are some, looks like you know, how can I say it? Gas from, you know, It reminds me of when a rocket, if you have watched a launching of a space rocket, you know, at what is it called, Cape Canaveral? Cape Canaveral, I think it's called Cape Canaveral. You know, and when they launch the rocket, a lot of gas or what it they comes out when the engine is processing. Let's see the last one. Queen of Wands. The Rado and the Pertra. The Rado is the journey and the Pertra is the portal. So your soul knows that this is not the end, right? If there is something that you have gotten news about, you feel maybe like this is the end. I suddenly heard I keep always forgetting. Oh, that band, I don't know why. But yeah, this is the end, my beautiful friend. What is the doors? Yes, the doors. Interesting, because the doors open up to the portal, right? The doors open up to the portal, and your soul knows that this is not the end. This is maybe the end. It's the end of this lifetime, but your soul is eternal. Look at all the fire in the background here. Your soul is eternal, and you have lived many lifetimes. So honor the process. It's up to you how you want this process to be. From a mental state of mind, do you want it to be hard and tough? Or do you want to have it chill and know that you can conquer this? You can conquer this too. And if you can't conquer it, you can conquer your state of mind. How, as I said, you proceed this situation. Oh, look at this. The journey to take back the power over your mind. Such a beautiful reading, you know. The Page of Cups, the pages are the apprentice. Remember that each and every lifetime you come here, and each and every challenge about your health situation is an opportunity for you to learn something new, because you are always an apprentice of life. And this is about the emotional, how, as I said, how you perceive the challenges that you are facing about your health situation. Of course, you can just give up, or you can go on, as with this one, you can go on and fighting with your teeth and claws. Or maybe you can be chill and tranquil and know that this is the journey to open up doors for your spirit to level up. So this was absolutely a beautiful message from Spirit about your health situation. I thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you again in another reading very soon. Bye for now.